before I start, I just want to make some introductions. First of all, to all our five-star generals, to all the gold diamonds, can you all please stand up? Gold diamonds. Mr. David Goon, these are our five-star generals. All the diamonds, can you please stand? The diamonds. Okay, all the diamonds. Yeah, okay. Diamonds. How about the emeralds? Emeralds? Emeralds. Emerald, okay, thank you. The rubies? Only one? Rubies? Okay. The directors, and the directors? Okay, I think we have almost summed it up all. All right, we are gathered here for the simple reason that we have got something, I think, which is going to be a mighty breakthrough for Vantros. All right. So first of all, selamat datang, especially to our guests. Before I introduce him, where is Mr. Albert Chai? Where is he? Behind. Can I have him here, please? Ladies and gentlemen, I just need to introduce this brother to you, Mr. Albert Chai. Can you give him a warm round of applause? Today's meeting is not possible without him. Yeah? Because he's the one who introduced us to this OMSA Probiotics to Mr. David Wu. Okay? Mr. Albert Chai is a very interesting person. I've known him for some time. Do you know that this was once the champion golfer for Malaysia? Yeah. And when he takes up anything, he is totally committed. And that's how he became the golf champion. Malaysia. Yeah. So I find him a very, very interesting person because actually he is not just our leader in Vantros. He is an industrialist. Industrialist means he actually takes the trouble to research and invent products. And his products are beyond what even engineers and graduates can come near to him. He's invented the motor oil for ship, for bus, for trucks, for cars, the filters and everything. And until today, nobody can challenge him. Nobody can challenge him. And this is a person who also is a very God-fearing person. He and his wife conducts marriage seminars for couples for many, many years already. And they have been much blessed. He's got a very good family, children, grandchildren, all walking in the fear of God. As an industrialist, he also finds time to teach a lot of people about how to walk closer with God. And Brother Albert here, I know that everything he does, he doesn't put profit before him. He always put people before him. Very sincere, very passionate about helping people. So one day, I just spoke to him. I said, Brother, can you introduce something for us, good product for us? Because we are in need of a breakthrough. And he took that up and he came to office one day. He said, I want to introduce you to somebody about a product like this. And he is also a therapist. He is more than a doctor actually. He treats a lot of cancer patients. I think a few thousand patients already.
Almost a thousand.
Those who doctors give up, he will handle. And he's the testimonies of those who have been helped and came out of their cancer. And he himself suffered 5 strokes already.
I thought too much already.
He suffered 5 times of strokes, very serious strokes, and yet every time he came back, he, he has his way. But it is God's way of saying He's not finished with him yet. Amen. All right. So we are really thankful to you, Brother Albert, that because you took the trouble to answer to what I had requested. That's why we can be here today. Can we give him a big clap?
Just a short one now. Actually, basically, what Brother KG says that I don't do business for money. It's true that I don't do because money is really secondary. So the first thing is we are called channel of blessing. So we must bless people first. When we bless, you will be blessed, ma. So when we bless people with good product, automatically people will come. No need to force or to coerce people to buy. Okay, we bless people. So this product is one of the blessing. I have many friends who have kidney dialysis, kidney problem, all are recovered. I tell you that. So all of us have kidney. I tell you, if you check your blood, I only believe in blood test. If you look at the blood test today, I tell you, all of us after 40, 50, all have kidney problem. Start coming down. They all coming down. And you see that your kidney can go up. My kidney was one time 34. It dropped down very low. And now I'm 90. Because I just like, as I say, God wants us to become a manager, a steward of health. You can pray every day and you don't take care of your health, you are still dead. Correct or not? So we must be healthy for God. Be healthy, and then you can enjoy your life. If you are not healthy, you are asking for trouble. It's not about faith. Faith in God is one thing, but God wants us to be a good steward. Okay, I pass to Gigi. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Brother Albert is one person that I think he lives to bless people. He lives to bless people. And while we appreciate him, I also like you all right now to meet the man himself, Mr. David Boone. And beside him there is Rebecca Chong. I'm really blessed that in our midst we have come across a person in the form of David, because he is not only this perfecter of this technology, he is also a very, to me, a very dear brother. And his expertise is beyond probiotics. And I'm looking forward to having further collaborations with him beyond the probiotics. Because when he started sharing his ideas, I said, wow, this is God sent to us. And I think as we go along, we will be blessed by what he can uh, collaborate with us in ways that is beyond our imagination. Thank you, David. You have been a blessing. So I just do a simple intro before we start off today. To me, today is a moment in history for Vantros, a moment in history. After going through so much problems for the last few years, many of us are tired, many of us give up and thinking that whether we can still survive, but yet we are still here. We still see the faces of leaders. You know, what is the spirit that drives us here? What is the spirit? It's the passive spirit. And that's why I thank God that I can see a lot of you who are still here. And it's not easy because you have so many reasons to leave this company, and yet you are still with us. So we have many of our gold diamonds to thank for, our diamonds to thank for, our emeralds, our rubies, our directors to thank for. Today, I really want to mention one special person besides all of you who I'm very thankful for. One special person who, during these last 3 years of my misery, this one person really encouraged me, go on. And because I see the faithfulness, sincerity, and the passion of this person, every time when I want to give up, I say, no, I cannot let this person down. And she is our good friend Adeline. Where is Adeline? Adeline, yeah. Not that you all didn't give me the encouragement, but Adeline is one. I let her say a few words.
I'm speechless. I'm so touched. Everyone is here. The room again is full of our Vantros members. I'm so glad.
Thank you, because she is so committed. Sometimes I feel that she will even die for our company. That's the level of commitment. All of you are committed in your own ways. I'm very thankful. But she stands out because she is ever ready to defend Ventros, ever ready to stand up for Ventros, even to sacrifice for Ventros. And this is one thing that gives me the hope, gives me the encouragement to go on, to go on. So thank you very much, Anthony.
Actually, because your love, we are touched.
Okay. All right, I want to confess before you. Actually, what I want to share with you this morning is totally different from what I started with. A week ago, I prepared a whole set of PowerPoint that what I want to share with all of you. But last night, midnight, I look at the PowerPoint, I say, no, I do not feel that is right. So I started preparing a day and I pray for a message. What should I say? And in the few minutes, this came out. And this is what you see on the screen. I believe for us, the biggest breakthrough in nutritional science is about to happen not in the world outside, but in our guts. Our guts is where the intestines are. Okay. So the biggest breakthrough in nutritional science will happen in our guts. So going forward from here, gut health will be the trend to focus on for longevity, beauty, and staying disease free. So all of us are familiar with IM laser. It's our bread and butter product for 11 years. We know how good it is to help prolong life, to help retain beauty, and to be disease free. But then something is missing. The picture is not complete. Today, as you listen to David to present us about the OMSA probiotics, you will begin to see, now the picture is complete with gut health. So I also believe that there's going to be a major paradigm shift in the field of medicine that is in favor of natural nutritional remedies. In this context, we will see the science of gut health being pushed forward to the forefront. of nutritional medicine in the very near future. If you study this statement again, you'll begin to see that in our hands today, not just the iron laser, but the OMSA probiotics is going to propel us to the forefront in terms of nutritional medicine because it's talking about gut health. And every one of us here, your health, your life will be better if only you had started on this program of gut health earlier. So there is a wise saying that says, when you are ready, the teacher will appear. The teacher will appear. And I'm very, very glad that today the teacher is here. And you know who I mean. Will you give a big clap to David? So today, this is a historic moment in our Vantros healing ministry where we want to embrace the future with our new range of OMSA. OMSA. OMSA is the abbreviation for orchestrated multi-strain active probiotics. And these words are coined by the inventor himself. Um, this will be products for the ultimate gut health. In fact, afterwards, you will be convinced that in our hands are the ultimate to promote gut health. So that said, we are going to create many worthy millionaires in Ventros soon. You don't believe me? If you believe me, clap harder. Are we still in a position to create millionaires?
Yes.
Yes or no?
Yes.
I believe yes. And today will be the turning point. Today will usher in the new season that will bring forth our turning point. We are going to see this product come be a blessing to those who use it and to those who promote it. And so our teacher has appeared and is here to help us enter into that glorious future. And before I step down, just so that you won't feel monchata, omsa, what's that? It's the orchestrated multi-strain active probiotics. So, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay. Now, my parting words for you. Parting words. In other words, that I really want to retire from this business. And I want you to remember this as my parting words. Okay? Remember the journey that you came on board with Ventros. That journey is a very meaningful journey. We have our ups and downs, and we have our moments of joy, we have moments of laughter. Remember the journey, okay? Reset. Now, reset meaning to say, put our thinking anew, enter a new phase, a new phase. Ventros is now entering a new phase, so we have to reset our mindset to be able to cope and adapt to the new phase. Then the realign meaning now that we are seeing the launch of this repeat product, we must realign ourselves. We don't just do what we have been doing the past 11 years. We always sell one product and that's it, no repeat one. Hopefully, they will recommend somebody else to buy. But here is now this new products whereby you sell to somebody, they will sure to repeat the products because it's good product. And there we can build our sales and bring up our sales again. So my parting words for you is remember, reset, realign. And of course, wherever you may be, whether you are active in Vantros or whether you are active in other companies, live your life to love and to serve. For this is the reason we are in this world, to love, to serve. So I just put my faith and trust that today is going to be that special historic moment whereby we are going to learn from a very qualified person who is able to help steer us onto the new season, onto the new breakthrough. All right, let's put our hands together for Mr. David.
Thank you, Mr. CEO. Was a very well speech.
Amen.
So, welcome everyone. I'm David Boon here, and I just want to get to know you a bit better before I start sharing. Will that be fine? So, I believe all of us can. This is the beauty of being Malaysian. We speak multi languages, so it's a real blessing. So it seems that all of us are fine with English, correct? But with due respect to any of us who have important questions that you want to ask, and you feel more comfortable speaking in Cantonese or Chinese or asking questions in Cantonese or Chinese, feel free to do so. All right? And another thing is, I just want to ask something a bit personal. Are all of us Christians here?
No.
No, okay. Being a Christian is one of the most beautiful things that ever happened in my life. Okay, so I do hope that you all who have yet to know my Savior will get to know my Savior. Okay, so we are good here already. Okay, I really enjoy when there's opportunity. Okay, firstly, I want to thank you for the team that set up this whole meeting and made this launch possible. These are the people that work hard to prepare all these things. Let's give them a clap. So thank you for Vantros team and the management, and thank you for all of you all for coming. And also, thanks Rebecca that helps me to prepare all these slides and presentation. Okay. Okay. So a lot of people are asking us, what's the exciting things that's going to happen today? Why are we here today? What are you interested? What is it so exciting that we're going to talk about? Today, we're going to talk about health and wealth at the same time. And one more thing is that, okay, allow me to speak a bit. Okay, I'll just be myself a bit. A lot of people in Christianity, they sometimes put Christian life and business life aside. But let me share with you that I believe God will bless us Christians to be very powerful businessmen. And God will raise up powerful, effective, and financially blessed Christians to do the work of God's kingdom. So if you believe that, you just claim it and God will prosper you. Why Christians should involve in health-related ministry that helps people to gain health, better health, healing, is because we are following the footsteps of Jesus. Yes, we can pray for people. By faith, they will get healed. But God also blesses us with wisdom, intelligence, so that good products are created to help people with needs. So wherever Jesus goes on earth, you never see him giving diseases, but he heals everyone. So we see in the word of God, wherever he goes, he brings healing, deliverance to people who need help. So when we go around sharing and helping people to have good health, helping those who are sick, recommending them how to get well soon, we are actually following the footsteps of our Lord Jesus. So it's a good thing to be involved with. So with this, I'll start by sharing. Okay? So today, here, I believe a lot of us are very concerned about health. our age group, after a while, we realize that yes, wealth is important, but much more important is our health. So there are so many sayings in the market. You need good doctors, you need good medicine, you need a good diet, you need to have good health. Yes, all these are important. But what about probiotics? What is this probiotics all about? Is it another type of supplement? Is it vitamins or what? So a lot of people are very confused. What are real probiotics? Is it something that we create? Is it a product that is being made? Or is it natural? If it is natural, what is the source? So let me just help you to understand. On our skin, there's already a microbiome, a family of good microbes that's on your skin, in your oral mouth, and of course your guts. When you are healthy, your guts, your skin, your oral, you will have a lot of good bacteria. But when you're not healthy, what happens is some of these good bacteria are lacking. So regardless whether you are a very strong believer of modern medicine, Chinese medicine, or whatever alternative healing technologies that's available in the market, they are all good. Probiotics will not have any conflict with any of these technologies or products or solutions. So you don't need to worry, hey, if I do chemo, if I take Panadol, if I'm taking this medicine, or if I'm taking Chinese medicine, can I take probiotics at the same time? Will there be any conflict? No, it doesn't. In fact, when you take probiotics, it's not a short-term solution, but a long-term solution. All of us here, we know Panadol. When we have headache, we take Panadol, the pain relief. But when we stop taking, the pain comes back because it doesn't solve the root of the problem. So Western medicine provides quick relief, but it doesn't provide a health solution. And sometimes when we take modern medicine like antibiotics, okay, what happens is that after that we get cured of a health issue, but it creates other problems in our body. Why? Because what we call antibiotics kills good microbes that's in our guts, and it causes problems in our body. So why do we need probiotics? I will answer you today. And don't worry about this, I will talk more, but I will just want to lay some good foundation. What is actually probiotics? Why do you need it? What is the source of probiotics? What is the purpose of probiotics in our everyday life? So you won't be confused. I got take supplement. No, when you try to recommend probiotics to someone, oh, I got take a lot of supplements. Correct? But if they're taking so many supplements, you still see their blood pressure high, you still see their hormonal imbalance, you still see them very stressful, you see them their bloating issue, constipation issue, and then they still keep buying the same supplement and eating it for the last 3 years. Question mark. Correct? If you keep taking the same supplement for the last 5 years, okay, maybe some of your sicknesses and illnesses are gone, but some of it are still there. So what you should be doing? Should you be taking the same one, or should you get something better to improve?
Better.
Okay. So the question is, what is the better thing that you all should be looking at to help you all to improve? So I'm going to make a lot of you feel very uncomfortable. I'm going to shake your seat. I'm going to make you think. Okay, doesn't mean that everybody taking that thing is good. Okay, but people are used to it. Oh, just buy lah, hoping that I just continue to take one day this medicine, this supplement help me to cure the problem. If you have been taking it just for 1 or 2 months, yes, keep it up. It's good. But if you're taking the same supplement for the last 3 years, it doesn't help you, you should wake up. Okay? And some people spend a lot of money, they buy a lot of different supplements, vitamins, everything. So their body is so full of supplements. But how come they're still not getting the health that they want to? They're spending so much money. What is wrong? Did I buy no? They start worrying, oh maybe this quality no good, this one from Germany, this one from US, all these things start to question. Correct? So you start to like, wow, so confusing and say so many thoughts. Correct or not?
Yes.
Is there a good solution for it? So today I want to share with you about probiotics. Probiotics not come from the sky. They are good, friendly microbes that God created to help us to manage our body well. Science has proven, and you can check with ChatGPT whether it's true or not, that in our body, half of all the microbes are actually our living cells, our body cells, our human cells. The other half is actually good microbes that helps us to maintain our body to become healthy and regulate our health. So you can go back and check on your health. You can go and check Google, you can go check ChatGPT. So they're already there with us. But the problem is, now come a lot of questions. I'm going to talk in very simple English. I'm going to make you think. Okay? How come when we are young and when we are kids, when we are teenagers, we have a wound, we get sick, we cure very fast, no scarring, correct? So when we are older, bigger, stronger, more money to buy good health products, how come when we when we injured, it takes longer for us to heal and we have scarring, our skin become less beautiful in such a way? Why? Especially nowadays, even teenagers are having this problem. But during the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, people are much more healthier. Correct?
Yes.
Why? Question mark. Because our lifestyle. Today we put handphone aside. Today we want to talk about food. What goes into us? During those time, younger days, our parents, our grandparents, okay, they always cook. So there's always balanced food on the table. Different type of vegetables, different type of meat, different type of fish. Might not be a premium fish, might not be wangpu or whatever, but we have a lot of different nice things to eat. Every day different. Our grandmother would cook. So we eat a lot of balanced food. So when you eat a lot, then we eat fruits. Okay, after that there are fruits on the table for us to eat. Okay, some of it is own plantain, banana, papaya, things like that. Correct? You remember those kind of lifestyle? Okay. Today, does this happen?
No.
How many people have not eaten fruits for the last 3 days? Please raise your hand. Okay, so you find these kind of things happen. So when you don't take this food, okay, these are food full of fiber and good bacteria that your gut bacteria needs it to cultivate, to build. So you keep eating, and because you think you got money, you have the right to enjoy the food that you like every time. You just KFC lah, fried chicken lah, nasi lemak lah, lemak chicken. Every day you eat the same chicken. You don't bother about eating beef. You don't bother about eating other meat. You don't bother about eating fish. You don't bother about eating fresh vegetables. You don't bother about taking fruits. What happened? So you limit your own body. So all these good bacteria in your gut are gone, or the amount becomes insignificant. So with this insignificant amount, they can't do a good job in helping you to maintain your body. That is why when younger days, when you're eating healthily at home, because you don't have your own money, whatever mother, father put on the table, you eat. So but when you eat that, okay, this balanced meal, you take care not just of the nutrients, but also the different type of microbes that's in your body to help you to maintain your health. So now we ask the question, okay, but why do we want to maintain the microbes? What are these microbes doing in our gut? What is their function? Correct or not? Okay, you say, okay, no microbe, no good health. Okay, why no microbes equals to no good health? Correct or not? Correct? We want to know, correct? Okay, cannot you just pluck something from the sky, you say, I believe. What's the science behind it? People say we are what we eat, true and not true. You are what you eat, provided you can absorb the nutrients that you have eaten. Okay, so that's why people say chew your food, but they didn't explain everything to you. So when you chew, you have to break down the food. But what is in your mouth? There are also good microbes. So the longer you chew, the good microbes look on the food. They break down the food further, so that you can absorb the nutrients better. But what happens is, as we go in life, we abuse our body. We eat a lot of what we call processed food. There are a lot of chemicals that even are not very sure, okay, whether it's good or not, but they don't care. They put it in first because it's a substitute for something more expensive. So because cost of everything is rising, so they will do a lot of substitute and synthetic replacement of food that we're eating today to reduce the cost. So when that happens, you will not know the consequences until 10 or 20 years later. But all this, what we call synthetic chemicals that goes in the body, our body might not be able to take it. So everything that goes in will be absorbed into our body. So when we absorb the body, there's a layer of membrane that absorbs the nutrients in. What happens is when all this processed food that are not supposed to be there, they will clog our membrane where we absorb the food because we don't maintain it properly. So when the thing is clogged, very hard for people to come in. Just like this door. If I open the door wide, all of you can come in at the same time. If I open it very small, only one person can come in at the same time. When your membrane that absorbs the nutrient is clogged, whatever good products that you are taking or nutrients, can you absorb it? No. So you're eating thousands of nutrients, of vitamins and everything, but you're not getting the benefit. Now you know why 3-4% eat the same routine, eat the same program, eat the same nutrient, but why the health level of the 3% is different? Because absorption level is different. So how can you make sure that all the good nutrients, vitamins, and food that you pay so much money for to eat and to get the benefit goes into your body? Probiotics is a solution because it needs to be active and alive when it enters your gut. Then it can colonize your gut. When it can colonize your gut, they can do the dynamic work there. They can do the clean up work there. They can maintain your gut wall. They will remove all those things that are damaging your body. Why do they want to do that? Because once they go in, they will recognize that the body is their host. They will do their part to maintain the host so that they can keep reproducing in the gut and they can what we call colonization of your gut. So it's a mutual win-win. The host provides the nutrients and the location. The microbes will do their part in keeping the system healthy for our body. So it has a very powerful function in your body where it clears and disallows toxin that is not healthy for your body. It will also maintain your gut wall so that it will reduce the inflammation. When the inflammation are reduced, it can absorb the nutrients. Okay, what kind of inflammation? When you eat very spicy stuff, over spicy stuff, okay, over hot stuff, you too oily stuff, what happens is your guts get inflamed. So when your guts get inflamed, what happens? Okay, Andrew, come and help me. So Andrew want to sing a song. Okay, so if I don't disturb him, he can sing. He can do it very well. He might be the best singer. But if Andrew tries to sing, oh, I keep like that, he cannot. He cannot. I see, he will run. Correct or not? So what does minor inflammation? Thank you, Andrew. What does minor inflammation do to your body? How does it affect your health? Minor inflammation are mini signals sending to your brain. Hey, pain, 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 pain. Hey, a lot pain. So the brain is wasting a lot of resources trying to respond to this minor inflammation. So it's taking a lot of resources from your brain to take care of more major health issues. So it becomes less effective. And when there's inflammation, okay, it's very difficult for your gut to do the function it's supposed to do, absorbing the nutrients. Why? Okay, let me see. Who's the tallest guy here beside me? Handsome guy there. Mr. Tan. Come, Mr. Tan, I want Mr. Tan. Okay. Okay, I disturb a bit. Okay. So Mr. Tan looks strong, tall, can carry anytime. Okay, Mr. Tan, show muscle. Okay, strong man. Okay. So maybe Mr. Tan can carry 50 kg one time. Okay, with the hand. Because he still need to use the hand to carry something, correct? Okay, So he's very strong. This is his 5 finger. I take a hammer, I hammer all his finger until a bundle like that. Normally he can carry 50 kg, but now he cannot even grab the thing. You think he can carry 50 kg? Okay, this is what minor inflammation. Okay. Don't see minor inflammations in your body as something simple. Over minor inflammation are the cause of a lot of dreaded disease in our body, including cancer. Okay, you can do the read up, but we're not going to talk about that. I'm going to explain to you that this all minor inflammation need to have a solution to solve it, especially on the gut. So what does probiotics on your gut helps you with this minor inflammation? It will reduce all this minor inflammation. It tells the brain, all this kacang putih problem I settle for you. You take care of the main things. The phone agrees with what I say. So you all should agree also. Okay, so this is what probiotic does. And on our layer, it produces another protective layer that helps to break down the food better, at the same time detox and disallow things that are harmful to our body. So with this, the gut restores back your ability to absorb nutrients effectively into your body. So you stop throwing money, keep buying, 1,000 nutrients not enough, I spend 2,000, 3,000. When the problem is your gut cannot receive and absorb the nutrients. It can't. Because it's so inflamed, anything is so sensitive. You take some very good new nutritional for it, it will not accept, it will reject it. When it reject it, it consider it as something abnormal to it. It just doesn't want to accept it. It say, enough problem already. I don't absorb this. It's painful for me. But once you have a healthy gut, that the probiotics help you to maintain, they will know what is good, what is bad. They will block what is bad, what is good, they will take it. So instead of spending 2,000-3,000 buying different type of nutrients, supplements, okay, you reduce it down to 500. Why? Because previously you spent 3,000. The absorption level is only 10%. 3,000 you're able to absorb only 300. Okay, 2007, who gets it? You have a very healthy toilet bowl at home. Oh, your toilet bowl thing. Okay? So the most healthy thing is toilet bowl is not you. So if let's say your absorption level is very healthy, you don't need to spend 3,000. 500 absorption level is 80%. 400 is already absorbed into your body. Worth it? Okay, so if you want to do calculation, that's it. What I say true or not, you actually can understand what I say. Even you don't understand your body, actually your mind agree. Yeah, why keep eating? Spend more money also cannot get the nutrient. Correct or not? Correct or not? Okay. And then another thing, why some people are so easy can control diet. Okay, who think controlling the diet is easy? Take up your hand. I think dying easier than controlling the diet. Okay, so it's a lifestyle. Then what happens is sometimes it ties to our soul. Sometimes we eat because it's a comfort food. And we eat certain food. Just like some people, they have very big disorder. When they're not happy, they eat like crazy. And the hormones that promote it is adrenaline. So the adrenaline keep going up, they keep feeling sad, then they eat more. So people with depression, and also at the same time have not spirit gluttony. They use this form of eating as a way to resolve the problem. So they will eat. They can't stop it because they keep producing the adrenaline, keep making them sad, then they want to eat. So suddenly they become very fat. Okay? But what happened with probiotics is that imbalance is the only natural remedy for hormonal balance in your body of men, women, ladies, and guys. There's no other solution for good natural hormonal balance without side effects. So what happens is that it helps you actually to control your diet by controlling the hormones. So when the person is sad or a guy is angry, okay, the adrenaline rush. Okay, what do you mean adrenaline rush? All of us here got anger management when we drive, especially guy. Now it also contaminates the ladies. Now also the ladies also start to use hammer and everything already. So guys, ladies become emotional. Okay, a very simple symptom of hormone imbalance is irregular menses. A lot of youngers are having that problem. A lot of us are mothers and grandmothers here, so you understand what I'm talking, okay? Guys also have hormonal issue. Why? Okay, well, normal talking about business. Suddenly, he's right away, another car just strike in. Wow, all the bad words all come in already. Then I feel like want to handle, want to kill people, want to bang the car on him. What does it tell you? Actually, it's a hormonal imbalance. When the adrenaline spike, it goes all the way up, it doesn't know how to come down. Why? Because their gut are not balanced. When the gut is not balanced, it cannot help them to cut off the adrenaline rush. So by right, okay, the health system must kick in. Okay, our body, the balance, what we call the balance control must kick in. So when the balance control kicks in, when the guy gets so angry, it kicks in. Hey, oh, let the fella go lah. Oh yeah. So what it does, it cuts off the adrenaline. It cuts off the oil that fuel the fire. If you don't have this balance, if the balance is not there, the fellow will keep thinking, hey, by right, why he do like that? If someone drive go away, the car shake the wheel, like offending me, everything will become an eyesore, and everything become more and more angry. And it cannot, okay, step the oil, go overtake a bag. Not worth it. But it's actually happening. Although it's a joke, but you know what I'm talking to you. So many road rage is happening now. Why? Because the modern generation have problem controlling their hormones, including guys. Guys, they just say, oh, it's being macho. It's no. They're actually out of control. Their hormone, the adrenaline hormones are raging. They can't control it because their gut health is not there. And the worst thing is, who's the main contributor? Okay, I'm gonna find someone to tekan. Okay, I see who always play headphone. Actually, all of us. So one of the culprits is headphone. Headphone is actually a main culprit. Especially when you want to sleep at time. Before sleep, 15 minutes, put your phone aside. Don't see your phone until last minute and go to sleep. Very, very bad. Why? Because, if you understand, human is made out of spirit, soul, and body. Okay, in our soul, there's the mind, the emotion, and the will. Okay, and there's something called the subconscious mind. Okay, why do you have dreams? Why do you have all these things? Okay, something triggers and excites you. So your mind keep processing it. It is very, so when you see a very scary thing suddenly, or you see something very excited just before you sleep, what happened? You sleep. But you never sleep because your subconscious mind take it up. Go rumble, go play the whole night, all the different versions that mix up. Then you find out very funny one. How come the car become the ice cream man? The ice cream man can become a frog and things like that. All the funny things, you know what I mean? Because the subconscious mind play. When you do that, you don't sleep well. When you don't sleep well, you can't rejuvenate your body. Why do sick people go into coma? Because when they sleep, the body restores. Because when we sit, we talk, we think, we use resources that our body need to use to help ourselves to rejuvenate. So when we rest and when we sleep, what happens? We return all these resources to the body to use it to rejuvenate, to restore parts of our body that are sick. So that's why if a person cannot eat, cannot shit, cannot sleep, very big problem. But once a sick person start to have appetite, start to be able to shit, not bullshit. Shit, okay, some people think shit and bullshit is the same thing. No, shit is really going to the toilet. Bullshit is you're talking nonsense, okay? So third is that able to sleep. Once you have restored your sleep, you restore your health. But restoring sleep is not so easy. It's about hormonal balance. It's very difficult, okay? And if you take control medicine, okay, that helps you to sleeping pills, it becomes worse. It will damage you. So one of the natural remedy is probiotics. So this will able to help you to balance your hormone. So when you want to think crazy things and get very active, you're sleeping there. Suddenly, you take the role of Superman and you fly all over the world to save people. Okay, and you're sleeping. So the guts in the probiotics, your control center will tell the brain, my sleep lah, then it will cut off like the TV playing, your mother will pull off the electricity lah, pull the plug out, suddenly the mic, no more television, so okay, let's go to sleep. Understand or not? So this is what a balanced gut will do. When in the middle of the night, something stimulates the brain. Get yourself on an adrenaline rush. You will go crazy the whole night. Can very busy one. But what happened is that the balance guards will actually kick in, the control measure will kick in. It's in the middle of the time. You're supposed to rest. How come your mind is so active and triggering all the hormones and all the chemicals and causing you to be so active? Suddenly your blood pressure start pumping high, all these things. So the probiotics will cut. It will cut the adrenaline hormone. So it balances them. So these kind of things, sorry, no modern medicine as of today that I know of, I read of, they can do it, but probiotics can do it naturally for you. So that's the beauty of probiotics. So it is a solution not just for the health of your body, the five senses, but also for the health of your soul. Able to control the adrenaline that affects your emotion. Okay? Yes, your body do affect your soul do affect your spirit. So if your body is sick, it will affect your ability to think properly and to analyze properly. And if your body is not producing hormones the right timing, it will cause you to have an emotional breakdown. You need to put all those things in balance, and probiotics is one of it that can help you. Okay, so that's why I'm telling you, share it with you. Irregardless or regardless, the right English, or whatever food you are, whatever food, supplements, diet you're taking, Chinese traditional, you can take probiotics. It doesn't conflict with any of the treatment medicine you're doing. In fact, it will nullify the side effects of any medicine, help your medicine to be even more productive by handling the inflammation. So when inflammation is handled, the active ingredients of the medicine can be more effective in treating the real problem. Okay, so this is how probiotics helps your medication to be more effective. Unfortunately, a lot of doctors, unless they're very experienced, young doctors don't understand because they are doctors from the book, not from lifestyle. The older doctors are very different. The younger generation, the doctors are trained to diagnose and provide what the drug companies tell them. And they do it, they'll be very rich because they get a lot of kickback from the medicine that they prescribe. Okay, it's a very different medical society nowadays. That's why if you're a Christian, you have a doctor, don't follow this mentality. Follow Jesus' mentality. Heart for the people. Okay? Then now I establish why do I want to establish this foundation? So you know that why probiotics is important. What does the role it does? That it doesn't conflict. So you can sell probiotics, you can recommend people to take probiotics regardless of what problem they have. Tell me here today who got perfect health? Nobody will. Even if you today have this 1 week you might have a bit of slight constipation. Why? 1 day 3 times KFC. Sure diarrhea one, but not those kind of diarrhea. It's just your gut say, oh, too much KFC lah, all the spicy, you know what I mean? So there's no one that has perfect health. Definitely here we have either cholesterol level, blood pressure level, sugar level, you know what? All these things we have what we call water retention, gout, okay, urination problem, bloating after eating, okay, can't sleep, constipation, occasionally eat a bit only, not like sore throat. All these are very normal. So all these things, one of the good long-term solution for you will be probiotics, especially oral health. You manage your oral health well, you manage your gut health well, you're almost impossible to get sick. Really. Okay? So I will share this more later because I'll be explaining this a short while more after I explain to you. So this presentation, I'll also be sharing. Okay, now we know probiotics very good. Okay? Anybody can take it. But David, so many probiotics in the market. So why after I say the probiotics good, they say, okay, I believe you. I got take other brand, the powder form one, this form, that form. You do all the hard work, then you promote for people. Mana body, you know, not hard pain. Okay? There are a lot. Most of the probiotics in the market, they are in powder form, correct?
Yes.
Very seldom you see water form because very difficult. So this batch that you take, you see that some of the bottle already not standing properly. Okay, they get active, they need to be kept well. So because also they travel in a sport car or delivered here, so they shake a bit, so they get excited. Okay, so that's why when you open the time a bit gassy. Okay, but we will try to maintain it so that they won't be too active before you drink it. Okay, so it's not so easy to do this product and to maintain and keep it. That's why a lot of pharmaceutical company, they rather sell you the non-effective thing, tell you the story, but sell you the non-effective one. It's still probiotics, but it's dormant and powder form. But you don't get the benefit. I'm sorry. It's still probiotic. One dry, one water. What's the difference? I will tell you very shortly. Okay? So, in powder form is dormant. Just check ChatGPT or Google. Is it true? What is dormant? Dormant means not active, not currently in deep sleep. No active at all. Non-activity. So, it's dormant. Then you do a check. How long it takes for probiotics to be reactivated from dormant form? It will say 15 minutes to 6 hours or to 12 hours. By that time, the probiotic is already become the probiotic for the toilet bowl, not for your gut already. Correct or not? So we want to take probiotic, we don't want to take enzyme. Okay, in probiotic world, there's a prebiotics, there's a probiotics, there's a postbiotics. Do you understand that? Or you want me to explain in simple way? Probiotics is the real microbes, the live microbes. So all microbes need to eat things. So we have prebiotics. So prebiotics are fiber. So you take a lot of good fiber, to promote your good gut bacteria. That's why they keep selling good fiber. Tell you, okay, take the fiber so that to promote good gut health. But prebiotics are not postbiotics. They are food for you to cultivate the good bacteria. But the problem is the good bacteria is no longer in your stomach. So you give the prebiotics to who to eat. So very simple one. You buy a dog first or you buy a pet food first? Dog first one. You buy all the best pet food, you throw inside, you think the dog will come out from the sky, man? No, correct no? So you tell people, so a lot of people say, oh, take fiber, the probiotics will come back very slow. They have to open the house, the door very wide, and then they shout, 阿狗啊，阿小黃啊，我嘅屋企有好多好食嘅狗餅啊，你嚟咯。No, it won't. It might happen, but very difficult. So when the probiotic strains are no longer there or in very small quantity, you need to replace the good probiotics first before you focus on prebiotics. Understand? 個狗都唔響你買狗餅，你做咩？你買翻隻狗先。You know what I mean? You don't have a chicken farm. You buy so many chicken feed, but the chicken you don't buy. You don't buy even the chicken eggs. Then you expect the eggs to come out from the stone. So a lot of people, they don't understand health. So they start promoting this, which is true, but not the whole story. So the most dangerous truth in this world in health products are 90% true. And the 10% most critical one, they hide it from you. That's the most destructive truth. Because you spend hundreds, thousands, and millions and all your hard money to spend on this product that you think will give you good health. But at the end, it's a lie. And the lie is the most important part. Why? So now, why doesn't dormant bacteria, dormant probiotics are useful for you? Limited benefits, because probiotics, when they are dead, good bacteria when they are dead, they still have the function. The enzymatic function is there. So enzymes helps you to break down food. It helps you on nutritional absorption. So when the probiotics die or it consumes fiber, it produces postbiotics like vitamins, different micronutrients, different type of what called enzymes to help you to break down food. Okay, so this is called postbiotics, but it doesn't have the special function of maintaining the health of your gut, regulating your hormone, regulating your blood level, regulating your heartbeat. All these things are done by a healthy, dynamic gut microbiome. So without live, healthy microbes that can colonize in your gut, you don't get that benefit. So now we answer the technical portion. Dormant probiotics in powder form. Why they're not active? Okay? First, our stomach acid, 厉害吗? You know what's the pH? 1 to 1.5. You know how strong an acid is that? You drop it here, it will burn through metals, it will burn through. So it is meant to kill a lot of things that go through our mouth to our stomach to our gut. It's a very powerful acid. That's why it's supposed to protect our body. So can dormant probiotics in powder form survive it? Dormant and active. If the dormant cannot survive, the active also cannot survive. What's the difference? Question mark, correct? Okay, now I answer you very fast only. Okay, sorry, what's your name? I know you're Diamond. Okay, what's it? I call you Diamond. What's your name? Sorry. Caleb. Okay, Caleb. Okay, let's say Caleb in the Bible, very strong fighter. Okay, Caleb is, let's say, Caleb is number one commando here. All of us together cannot fight Caleb because Caleb are very strong, very powerful. Okay, because he's trained to do that, it's a survival. But if today, the pretty wife or girlfriend just come give him one anesthesia jab, then cannot like that sleep already. Who also can go and go walk turtle, everything on his face, correct? He will not be able to respond. He will not have his natural instinct and skill to survive. Anybody can just finish Caleb off because he might be a trained commander, he might be a super killer, he might be a super bodyguard. But when he is dormant and when he is not active, when he's under anesthesia, he is nobody. So our stomach acid is very rough. When in the dormant powder form, it goes to the stomach, it will not survive because the natural survival instinct of the probiotic is no longer there. So it will die in the stomach. I tell the professor, you prove me wrong. No one there. At the end, they end up buying my probiotics. And they throw the powder one away. But don't throw the powder one away. If you have the powder one, okay, I just teach you how to do it. Powder one, don't take away straight in the mouth. Just a water, cold one, stir it for 15 minutes, and drink it. But they never teach you that one. They just tell you, oh, easy, open, can ready, go anywhere, open, pour inside your mouth. Is not correct. Alright? The correct way is activate it first, then drink it. Okay? So I'm not against that product, but I'm against them because for profit they don't tell the truth. At least you teach people how to drink it properly. But the problem is they don't even know how to do it. Okay? So that's why there's a difference between our probiotics in liquid activated form and dormant. Another one that in the market is called enzymatic enzyme. They're postbiotics. So you put inside the bottle, it will not grow fat one. Forever it's like that because all the probiotics are mostly some active spores. So they still have some probiotic counts, but not high. So these are what we call enzymatic, what we call household. Household, 听过没？ household. Okay, ours is 益生菌，不是酵素。Okay 我哋益生菌唔係household，我們不是酵素，但是是益生菌。益生菌是活的，酵素是死的，所以分別就在那邊。Okay, so with this, I clarify a lot of things so for you to understand why this probiotic works, why our probiotics is different from others, and why this product will stir everyone. Because you want the business to survive, you must have repeat sales. So how do you convince a client that you buy one thing for the last 5 years? How the business is going to thrive? So it's just like if people you do the best chicken rice, you spend 10 years to create the best chicken rice recipe. People eat one time and don't want to eat again, cannot. So this probiotics is very different. It will help you a lot of different problems. So when you take it, you find yes, it helps me. I will want to take it again. I will want to buy it again. And the other thing is that this probiotics, because it's active, you will see the health benefits very fast. Because today's world, they cannot wait. So here I bring in TCM. TCM solve the problem, the root problem in the long run, but it's often not fast enough. But When combined with probiotics, they have a fast effect and they have a long-term health solution. That's why even if you are taking TCM, it's very good. And the problem with TCM today is that most of these TCM herbal ingredients are from the ground. So although the ground that they cultivated is very clean, but upstream somewhere up in the mountain there, people are actually doing mining. So the air are polluted, the water is polluted. So heavy metal trace elements goes into the herbal products. So sometimes some of these herbal products are not approved in countries like Europe and Australia because when they do a test, there's heavy metal trace elements in it. But with probiotics, it detox and neutralizes the heavy metal and the dangerous chemical elements. So if you are a herbal person, take probiotics. So you make sure you only get the good stuff and the bad stuff are being put away. A lot of people today are suffering from liver dialysis, kidney dialysis, and liver failure. Okay, why? Too much rubbish you are eating. The body cannot take it. You really, really need probiotics because with this, it will help you to detox a lot of things so that instead of the liver going overrun, after detoxing, it's much more easier for the liver and the kidney to remove all these bad things, unwanted bad things from our body. Probiotics actually is the first level of detox. It will neutralize, it will detox, it will break down these dangerous chemicals that's not wanted in our body so that it's much easier for our body to process it and to kick it out and remove it through our sweat, urine, and feces. Okay? So I lay a direct foundation for your why is it different? So I will share from this presentation so it's easier for you to understand and follow. And after that, you can have Q&A. All right? Just, are we going to have a break time afterwards?
Yes.
When? What time? How long more?
It's after the Q&A.
So how long more before the? Because I want everybody to be refreshed.
Another half an hour.
Okay. So another after that, there's another session or no more?
Basically, there's from my side, I will be talking about how do you combine with iodine.
Okay. So in that case, in half an hour, I will go through this with you all. Any questions, you all can tell your leaders. We can arrange for another sharing session or whatever. I'm open to it. I really love all of us here to be healthy, and to be good promoter of health. Because sometimes you all think you're very unselfish. Oh, bang, never mind. I let all the people be healthy. I myself not healthy, never mind. But you don't understand what's a family. When you are sick, the whole family suffer with you. So if you're really not selfish, please take good care of yourself. Because when you're hurt, it's the people beside you that love you that hurt the most. They just don't show you. So I just tell you the truth. If you think that you don't take care of your health, then I suffer myself. Sorry. When you suffer, your whole family suffer with you. So please understand that it's important. If you're not selfish, take care of yourself and take care of the people around you. Stay healthy. Okay? Okay, I don't know which one to press. Okay, correct. Alright. So Vantros OMSA probiotics combo is the secret for being beautiful and being healthy. Alright? So OMSA stands for orchestrated multi-strain active. O is very powerful words that I will explain as we go along. And this you will see orchestrated multi-strain active probiotics will be more and more popular on Google, ChatGPT, and all the computer. Okay, you will see it's all started here. They will start using this orchestrated or synchronized. Okay, I'll explain to you why it's actually very exciting. You all will love to hear it. So you all will be part of AI history because all these things that AI will learn, you'll start putting in already. Okay, why choose Vantros OSMA probiotics? Heal from the root, not just the symptoms. Active probiotics probiotics restore balance at the source, which is the gut, which we are all talking about today, your gut health, where 70% of the immune system resides. So today, a lot of people are having immune system disorder. They are not killing the right people. They are causing difficulties for us, especially people with skin disorder. And a lot of even young children are having skin disorder. And what is the best way to treat it? Probiotics, right? It can speak to your gut-brain axis. It can tell the brain, look, immune system, brain, you're killing the wrong guy. This is your body. You should stop killing it and helping it to restore. And over 1 week, all those eczema and all those dry skin tearing apart restore by itself. We just have this one month. How old is the kid? 12. And the whole mouth here, no, to you it's nothing, no, but to a young girl that's growing up, everybody look normal, and then her skin keep tearing and people keep making fun of her, it will destroy her whole life. And praise the Lord, we had an opportunity to recommend this to this young teenager, and the problem is resolved. The whole family is so happy. The solution is probiotics. Okay? Whole body wellness. They naturally regulate digestion, mood, hormones, skin detox, and more, offering full body support. I will go through this presentation because this presentation will be made available for the whole team. So you all know how to explain it. If you don't, after a few times, you all will be probiotics expert also. Okay? Intelligent adaptability. So people don't use all these words on probiotics, but we can. Why? Because they are alive. People don't treat probiotics as though they are alive. They treat it as a thing, a product. But probiotics is alive. They do have intelligence. So what happens is that unlike static supplement, this probiotic adjusts to your body's internal needs for personalized healing. Different people got different sickness, correct? Different problems, different gut, different organs, issues. So you don't. If it is a dead object, if it's a dead organic item, it cannot adapt, it cannot switch. Okay, the same medicine cannot work for everyone, but the same probiotics can work for everyone, especially if it's a multi-strain, because it's active, intelligent, and alive. So that's why it can do a lot of regulatory work, balancing work. We talk about balance. The world is about balance. Your health is about balance. You need a very powerful balancing agent. The probiotics will help you to do that. Okay? Daily restoration in a toxic world. Today, for the last 3 days, who didn't eat outside food? Who's for the last 3 days, whose food don't have Ajinomoto? Wow, steady, I still got one. You sure or not? Later I ask her, then you know. Okay, fine. Right. So, okay, her answer is actually right. Okay, you don't eat Ajinomoto, you still take vegetable, correct? You eat what? Veggie? Fruits? You eat A? Sibei Fong. Okay, you eat meat. Let's say you eat meat lah. Okay, so good question. Okay, if I just eat meat, is it organic? Yes, it's organic. But is it free from chemicals? No. Why? The meat eat the grass. The grass got pesticide. The air is polluted. So you still cannot. Okay, you are actually right. But because I'm not against her, but I'm very happy that someone like her that learns about it's good. She will be much healthier than a lot of us because no processed food, no less chemicals. But less, not zero. Why? Because our environment is polluted. So you eat the grass got pesticide. Okay, you cannot wash the pesticide then you eat. Also, you cannot unless you got probiotics that detox the chemical. Impossible. So the chemical will have traces of the meat will have traces of chemicals. So every day we are taking a lot of processed food chemicals into our body. There are foreign substance in our body. These are all very damaging and promote what we call carcinogenic. Okay, so why more and more people are getting cancer today? There's a lot of cancer. There are a lot of things. The shampoo that we use, you see all the shampoo that you use, all got paraben. All of the, you see all the long words, all those are preservative. They don't put preservative, they don't have a 2 years shelf life. No shop will buy anything that don't have 2 years shelf life. But for this, you suffer long. Because no way they're going to sell something just with 6 months lifespan. They should put the paraben, they should put preservative. But these preservatives are cancer causing. So use your shampoo, use your soap, but don't overuse it. Over cleaning yourself with chemicals and stuff. You can bathe. But actually, you know that you can bathe without using shampoo. You can bathe without using soap and what some people bathe must see the whole body shape, the whole body form, only the 2 eyes don't form like especially after CNCO. That's why a lot of people after CNCO they have a lot of health problems. Overuse of chemical cleaning agents. All the good guys all killed. So all the probiotics supposed to protect the skin from dangerous chemicals are all gone. So suddenly you use a new detergent, you use a new liquid, you use a new washing powder for clothes. The hand go inside come out, wow, all the rashes are spoiled. Suddenly become food poison. Why? Because you over clean, you kill all the good bacteria that's supposed to help you to protect you. So you need to restore it back. That's why there's a skin care that we have that will help you to restore your skin microbiome. The skin is your biggest body defense system. Don't take it lightly. Whatever is your skin, protect you first. Okay, this is your biggest defense system. Skin is not just about beauty, it's about protection. When you take care of your skin, you tell people, I'm taking care of my health. Because if you're unhealthy, your skin tells you and it shows you very clearly. Alright, so don't take it lightly. Better nutrient use. They enhance the absorption of vitamins, supplements, multiplying the benefits of the existing regimen. Okay, so you are what you eat, provided you can absorb it. Probiotics help you to absorb it, and those non-good things that in the food that you eat, stop it, flush it off to the toilet. Got it? Okay. Why choose Why choose OSMA probiotics? Active probiotics don't just support your health, they activate it from the inside out, offering intelligent, holistic, and root level healing in the world of surface level solutions. So a lot of things are all surface. Okay, 讲得好什么 but they don't have the science benefit. They don't explain to you. They don't go into absorption of body. Can your body absorb it? Why can you absorb it? Because your whole absorption, the wall is inflamed because of the years of not maintaining it. 廁所都要塞啦，你唔塞個廁所係咪啊？點講？咪爆炸咯，爆屎渠咯，係咪啊？聽過爆屎渠未？You know? Okay. Okay. Now, before I move further, I want to help everybody understand. Active, you all know already. It must be alive. Multi-strain. Why is it important? Okay, very simple. Today, whole KL City, everyone is a doctor. Everyone is a doctor. Nobody know how to cook, nobody how to do plantation, nobody how to plant, no farmer, nobody repair. How long do you think that this city can survive? You don't even have a city. You will not even have a community because you need people who know how to cook, who know how to prepare the food, know how to farm, know how to fish. Okay, then you build the building. It's just a simple thing. You just build the chair. Okay, just one chair. You need people know how to do the cloth, the metal work. Okay, the sew horn. Okay, and preparing the fabric. All these things. How many people? How many skill sets needed? So you need a multi-strain. Okay, of probiotics with different ability, different skill set, and different functions healthily evolving in your gut, so you will have the right community in the right balance amount to restore your health. So if you don't have a multi-strain, you just have all lacto 1, lacto 2, lacto 3, it will not be effective for you. So a lot of products don't have. You see, Vitagen, Yakult, yes. Vitagen, Yakult, you don't have enough strains, okay? You want to sue me, you sue me up to you. Okay? I'm talking the truth. So you need multi-strain. Now you know why you need multi-strain. Because you can't build a community with all doctors. You need to have the right whole community, the right team to do their part for you to have a healthy community that can maintain and cause the whole community to grow to become a city and a country. Got it? So it's important of multi-strain. Then after that, we go to orchestrated. What do you mean by orchestrated? So there are a lot of probiotics now in powder form. They claim that 50 different, 20, now most I think the one is 21. In the world now, our probiotics, the most strain in the world, cannot compete. Okay, they ask to come, do the test. I won't do the test one, you do the test. Each test is 3,000. So I got 100 strains, it's 300,000 a test. I believe, but you don't believe, you do the test, so you prove me wrong. Correct or not? Why I'm so stupid? I say thank you very much. So I just gather all the reports. Okay? So orchestrated. Okay. So now some you see the powder form there. They put 20 strains. But do you know how they are being made? They are not a team. It's just like today you got a football team. You want to set up, you're very rich, you're a trillionaire. You buy the best striker, best defender, best goalkeeper, everything the best. You put them in the team. Today you ask them to kick football with the Malaysia team, they will lose. Why? They're not a team. Okay, so in the country, in the country, I have 3 emperor, 50 minister, like our cabinet, then 60 war commando, 90 war generals, then 50 army. You think this army can fight or not? 谁讲话算啊? Who's the head? Who's the tail? So it must be a community that lives together, thrive. They must balance out. It must be a working community. But a lot of powder form, they will buy powder probiotic from source 1, source 2, source 3, source 4, 5, all in powder form. They put them together, they mix it, they are not activated. They mix it, they create, 21 strain probiotic for you to take. But the minute you put water, like you put 20% all fighter, you're going to go for war. So one is a machine gun specialist, one is a grenade specialist, one is a mine specialist, one is a medic, all the super specialists, you put them on anesthesia, you put them to sleep, then you put them in one room, then suddenly you make them all wake up at the same time. What happened? They kill each other. So you understand or not? So when you put all this powder, you mix them together, then suddenly you activate them. They will take time, they will synchronize, but it will take time. By the time they take time, it's already the toilet bowl, so it's not effective for you. So you hear and listen to this explanation. 5 years later, it will be something very hot in the biotech world. So I set a lot for probiotics alone. I set a lot of pace. I actually teach the AI a lot of things. I talk to AI a lot. Okay, so you will find that this will be another medical breakthrough in the next few years. Orchestrated. Ours are orchestrated. It means that I don't take powder and give to you. 35 years, all this from Japan, they brought here, I think, few hundred years history, comes to my place, our bioreactor place, we cultivate the microbes. We have our own reactor technology. So these microbes has been with my family for the last 35 years. And what we do is that we don't harvest, we don't take them, we just take the top level to reproduce the probiotics that you're drinking today. So you're taking few hundred years of goodness. They have been working together for all these years, fighting different types of diseases, cancer, breaking down different types of toxins, and I put it into this goodie drink that some of you are having it for free here, enjoying it. So this is the difference. That's why 你有钱，我不给你，我不周给你，你拿不到。Because you will not have the 35 years of them living in the community, the goodness they have as a team, and giving it to you. So this is a very precious product that you have in your hand that can help a lot of people to restore their health. So this is what we call OSMA probiotics. OSMA probiotics. Orchestrated, strain, what we call OSMA? Okay, sorry. Okay, someone must be very horny today. Okay, okay, my fault. Okay, okay, all right. So, look, sorry, okay, part two. Why you take Vantros? Okay, it's OMSA, OMSA. Okay, sorry. Okay. With any medication, no conflict, just harmony. This probiotics work alongside your medication without interfering. Gut and liver shield. When you take medicine, when you take new medicine or try medicine, which is the body part that suffer the most? The liver and the kidney. They have to protect the organs from the harsh side effects of medications. All modern medicines, including tradition, they have side effects, most of it. But the probiotic helps you to nullify it. So when you have good, healthy gut, you get the medical benefit, but you negate the side effects. Okay? Fast recovery, stronger immunity. They accelerate healing, immune function when you are still taking pharmaceuticals. Okay, a bit science, we talk a bit of science here. When you take a new medicine, when you apply a new product to your body, okay, immediately what kicks in first? Your immune system kicks in. It will say, are you for us or are you against us? I don't know who you are. Okay, but with good probiotics, it helps to neutralize it. It helps to say, we are the good guys, we are for you. So that there's a communication. So it's easier and faster, okay, for the body to accept the nutrients and to get the benefits. At the same time, toxins or side effects are negated. That's the beauty of having good probiotics, especially probiotic skincare. Okay, we'll talk about that afterwards. Why you can take Vantros OMSA probiotics with any medication? Don't laugh. Okay, whether you are antibiotics or long-term medications, Vantros OMSA probiotics enhances outcomes and softens the side effects, never standing in the way of your prescribed treatment. So a lot of professional, experienced doctors, not the young ones, they will tell you, yes, probiotics are actually very good for you. What makes Vantros OMSA probiotics truly unique? Active, not dormant. Multi-strain power. Synchronized ecosystem. Strains are co-evolved and co-living, not just mixed together. They perform like a trained orchestra. So that is the difference. So this is our, not Osama, okay, OMSA probiotics, okay? Consistent synergy, decades of collaboration between strain means no internal conflict, just effective healing and efficient healing. Broad spectrum benefits from gut health to hormone balance, detox, mood and immunity, all with one solution with our OMSA probiotics. What makes Vantros OMSA probiotics truly unique? Vantros OMSA probiotics isn't just another probiotic. It's a living, harmonized or orchestrated, intelligent microbiome team. It's a team designed to perform with precision and power. That is the difference. Okay? Not all probiotics are created equal. Okay, take your time to understand this statement here. It will save you from spending a lot of unnecessary money. The most deceptive, dangerous, and destructive knowledge isn't made of lies or harsh words, but sugar-coated half-truths in medical products. They are very destructive. You depend on it to bring life to you, but after 5-10 years, it delays your whole treatment. By the time you know that this product is not good enough, it does not perform the way you wanted it, your sickness or illness has already progressed to a very critical stage. So take supplements, take products, take treatments, but make sure you understand how it works. Make sure you say any testimony. I don't really understand. I tak tahu. I abang Alin, acu akau. Tetapi I tahu I sakit. You got people that take this okay or not? Can I talk to these people? No, just be yourself. Some people are born smart. Some people are born with intuition. Use your intuition. If you can't understand, ask for example. Can you show me someone who has studied, use it and cure? Healing doesn't start with the medicine. Healing starts in your mind. If you don't believe the chair can take your weight, will you sit on it? Okay? You won't. Caleb, can you stand? Help me. When I say Caleb, please sit. Caleb don't need to think one, he just sit. Why? Because in his mind he knows already the chair can take his weight. That's why he will sit. Do you understand the power of this meaning? Healing starts in your mind. You don't believe the medicine will cure you. You just take it, okay, take it because my son asked me to take. Sorry. You might get cured, you might not get cured, I'm not sure. But if you believe, yes, this medicine actually helps me this, help me that, help me to absorb nutrients better, to fight, immune system will work better, it will kill off the disease, everything. Yes, once I take this medicine, it's a matter of time. I follow, I discipline myself, I will be in good health. So every day you take, you believe that the medicine will kill the bad guys, you will get your good health, you will be good. Okay, today 10%, 20, 30, 50, 60. Why? You believe, you know it will help you. It's a matter of time. You get cured. A lot of people think things are okay, lor. Wow, their money so hard, so hard earned. Okay, baby can cure. Don't do that. Teach the clients don't do that. When you want to take any products for health, believe that it will give you health. Believe, let your mind and your body synchronize. So when your mind, your body, emotion works together, I take this product, I will be better. 90% chance you'll be cured. Okay? Nobody share this with you, correct? Yes. So in Vantros, you'll learn more about this. It's not just a product, but it's mind over body. You must know, understand the benefit, the scientific evidence behind it, how effective it is. Take it, believe it, it will work for you. Doesn't work for you on probiotic matters, talk to me. I will not run away. I will work with you to help you to get the solution that you need or your friend need. We are all about helping people to get good health. Because just like our Jesus, everywhere he goes, he heals people. So when we follow his footsteps of doing this healing, we are actually following our Lord Jesus. It's a good thing that we are doing. The hard truth behind most probiotics on the market, normal delay. Most powder or capsule probiotics are inactive. By the time they wake up, many already flushed out, offering minimal benefit. Mixed, not united. Many multi-strain probiotics are just random blends of isolated strains. They weren't co-cultivated or biologically related. They don't work as a team and often compete rather than cooperate. So it doesn't work. No synergy, no precision, no power. Without a synchronized microbiome community, there's no intelligent response to your body's real need. That's our big difference, okay? There'll be some powerful closing summary. Whether you are preventing disease or recovering from it, what do you mean? Some of us are healthy, but doesn't mean that you won't get sick. But why should you want to think of getting sick? So you build up yourself so that you increase your immunity, so that even if you get sick, you recover faster than people because the immune system works better. Active multi-strain probiotics deliver smart, natural, and non-disruptive support for total well-being. But remember this, and remember it again, I say. Not all probiotics created equal. Choose the living, active, synchronized, orchestrated, multi-strain formula built to work in unity with your body. Choose Vantros OMSA probiotics, the intelligent, synchronized, active probiotics for real health. Intelligent plus active plus orchestrated harmony, okay, equals to power, equals to results. You want a product that can sell in today's world, you need to see fast results. And this guy works wonders. It's very, very powerful. Okay? Okay. Oh, okay? Okay. Another 10 minutes, I think I should have. Okay, just a short break. Can we have drink some water a while? Just a water toilet break. 1-2 minutes, then I can short break now. Your phone also can have a short break. No battery already.
No lah, go by there, we sun here.